Mistress of the Fourth Dark Realm, Princess of Hell, Soul Devourer, Legendary Fate Reading Extraordinaire, Miss Celestia Circe, at your service. So, lost souls, to what do I owe the pleasure? You certainly have traveled far from home to see me. Would you be interested in, perhaps, a fortune? Wow. Look at you lot. Kind of scrawny looking. Falling over tourist traps me. What brings you all to Sweden, Have you taken a liking to any of our, sites? I know, it's not very exciting. I mean, models these days are so bland, no? Heard that there were fish. No. Oh my god, mortals are so stupid. I mean, what? Sorry, what did I say? Heard they made mine. I apologize. I'm, unfamiliar with your foolish, mortal, electronics, yes. I believe that they taint the holiness of our beautiful parlor here, so phones off. No electronic devices allowed, no recording, yes. I beg your pardon, are you bringing up meatballs in my... No food allowed in the amazing parlor of magic and fate. No food allowed. I see you get any sort of weird mortal sauce on my drapes, on my curtain, my holy, unholy, undivine, my beautiful room. You will be erased from the facility immediately. No meatballs allowed! No meatballs allowed. No ketchup! No ketchup, no meatballs, nothing. Yes, you better put away your snacks. No food allowed. No food allowed in the parlor. No meat cubes allowed in the parlor. If you're starving, you keep starving. It is your destiny to do as such. Yes. Mortals, their weird sentences. Yes, bow down before me, Celestia Circe. That is me, yes. For I am more powerful than your tiny little mortal brains can even comprehend. On your knees. Get down on your knees and bow before me. Yes. This is fun. God. Let me see. What exactly did you... Oh, right. I'm supposed to be like a fortune teller or something. Yeah, that's a... That's a bit of a lie. I mean, I can do fortunes, yes. I can do fortunes. What's your future? It's not as simple as that, but I'll give you credit for enthusiasm. Yes. Whatever little, what's your past? Let me look. You're certainly one to be obsessed with electronics, no? That's definitely something. Other than that, you've had a very mundane life. Very boring. Spend most of your time online. Looking at 2D anime girls. Quite shameful. Quite boring. Quite Yes.
Super arigato!
Ah. Finally! Payment for a fortune. And it is... we do not tolerate flirting in the magical parlor of fate. What is it that they say? They say, you do not stick your whatever into, the realm of the supernatural. I am on a plane much higher than yours. And so, you and I? No. Nothing of the sort. Anyways, allow me to take my cards out. We can, you know, see if there's anything actually bright in the future for pathetic basement dwellers such as yourselves. Let's see. We're gonna shuffle the cards or see what happens. All right. What was it? You wanted to be read for your future, your past, general knowledge of your mortal brains cannot comprehend. Yes. All right. All right. Can I try to? You cannot try to comprehend, but I can attempt to help you. Silly mortals such as yourselves do not simply perceive the future. It must be explained to you. What will it take to make you rich and famous? We can certainly see. Shuffle my cards. All right. First card, the Magician. First card, the Magician. It means good things may come your way. Good things are possibly on the way. I mean, I wouldn't count on it. Oh, never mind. Your second card, the Page of Pentacles. Yes. Page of Pentacles. It is, because it means fortune. Good fortune in your future, yes. But the final card is what really decides everything. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents a few things. It means that you are overburdened by too many responsibilities. You are stressed. You are handling too much that your mortal brain cannot handle. And yet, you keep trying. It's unhealthy, really. Poor mortals, they don't understand their own limits. They work, and then eventually they just become dust. They leave this realm unsatisfied. But I suppose with the help of yours truly, you now know this fate that you have coming for you. Perhaps you can change it. But destiny is not something that is easily changed. Destiny is not easily, the course of destiny is so complex. So much leads to one ending. Perhaps you can decide your own ending. Well, I can't give you all the answers, I can't tell you how to change your destiny. It simply must happen. You must do it on your own. That is how things work, no? Mm. But I suppose that is only small sliver of what this universe has for us, no? Mm. Our universe is so big. One small, irrelevant mortal such as yourself, whether your ending is happy or sad, it really does not matter in the grand scheme of things. For there are bigger goals out there. There are bigger things that far surpass the choices of one small human on one small planet. Mm. Do I matter in the grand scheme of things? Complex question. A very complex question. But I do not believe answering that question would do me much good in the presence of such irrelevant humans like yourselves. Mm. Are you guess I should ask, are you guys here on any specific business? Other than being bored in a tiny little town in Sweden, thinking that this parlor is going to be a fun little exercise, and then realizing that you've encountered fate itself. Have you anything to do here now? Your friend had something to bring up with me, but is a little too shy. Quite pathetic. Can I get a different fate? I guess the fate of a collective is only so accurate. I guess we could see again. Do we shuffle my deck? Let us see. What's a little shy little friend over there? If your shy friend would like to speak up, now is the time. There is no need to feel intimidated by the power before you. I would not waste my time on such irrelevant mortals like yourselves. Do I believe that a puny human can fall in love in Sweden? I believe anyone can fall in love anywhere. But whether or not that love is exactly pure or will last very long is up for debate. I believe all things in this world are temporary. In the grand scheme of things, only so much exists. So, if you do believe that you would like to pursue such a foolish emotion such as love, you can, if it makes you feel fulfilled. Alright, let us pull from the deck again. Let's see if our frosty friend over there has any better fate. 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is odd. The 3 of Wands is odd to come up. The 3 of Wands is... it means you are looking for achievement. You are looking straight forward. You are going to better things in your life. Yes. It means you are attempting to overcome things and reach enlightenment, reach good. And then you have good blessings in that. The Queen of Pentacles comes around. Pentacles means fortune because they are coins. And the Queen represents, for the most part, the Queen represents responsibility. They represents responsibility and down-to-earthness. You are coming to realize that these goals you are trying to fight for and strive for may not be as reachable and tangible as you may think they are. You want to give up. And oh, I'm sorry. The Lovers in reverse comes up. The Lovers, in normal sense, would be a beautiful, beautiful card. The Lovers represents togetherness, it represents positivity, it represents love itself. But it comes up in reverse, meaning that there are both inner and outer conflicts that you are dealing with. And so, there are many problems that are preventing you from reaching your height, your potential, your full potential. And eventually you will die out, alone, lonely, and afraid. And you would have tried for nothing, as most mortals end up achieving. So, tell me, mortal, will you continue to try? Or will you take another path and take your fate into your own hands? Well, I will try again. Well, there you go. And if that optimism leads you down a sad road, don't say I didn't warn you. Dear. Anyways, my payment for all these fortunes, I would say, are actually, you are not from here, no? You would probably not understand the lowly, you probably don't understand the currency in our beautiful realm, no? Who said anything about payment? You're in a fortune-telling parlor, no? So where's my payment, you know? If you read the other sign on the door, you would know that... well... You would owe me about... 10,000 Swedish krona? You'd owe me quite a bit of cash for that. For my 100% accurate fortune reading. Fate telling. And of course also spilling your meatballs on the carpet. I did tell you no food in the parlor, no? I did tell you, did I not? No food allowed in the parlor, so on top of the damages to my property, as well as the 2 fortunes I just told you. Have you heard of a thing called dining and dashing? Well, if you haven't noticed by now, I am holding your souls hostage. So you don't really have a choice in the matter, no? Yes. So, no matter what you do in this scenario, you're a little trapped, aren't you? You have no other choice. Do demon lords take cash app? Please. Such apps like that one, and such technology and electronics are beneath me. They're beneath me. Plus, out of all the apps like that one, isn't that the one known for being the most poor? Surely you can foot the bill. Surely you can pay, and I won't have to keep your souls? Surely. Well, if you need your soul, you must pay up. You could just give me your soul, but I won't promise that it'll be safe in my hands. Filthy humans such as yourselves do not understand the weight that and the power that your soul has. Monopoly money! I do not believe fake currencies such as that one will be a good payment, yes. Become a zombie. That's very sweet of you to assume that you'll receive such a kind fate as such as that one. Fates such as becoming a zombie are not they're not real. Soulless beings become things much worse. What if I don't believe the soul exists? Well then, you're foolish. Nutter Butters and the $5? Perhaps, except for the fact that I said no food allowed in the parlor. I'll take the $5 though. Can you step out to get some change? No. No leaving until you've paid. Oh! Lovely! Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Thank you for the payment. Unfortunately, that does not add up quite, but I guess such poor basement dwellers such as yourselves won't have much to offer me now. I guess you can consider it as a good deed. Yes, as a good a discount. I'll have pity on your sorry souls. You cannot settle your payment in a duel. Rather be a servant? What makes you think that a puny mortal such as yourself has what it takes to serve a beautiful demon princess such as myself? I believe you give yourself much more credit than you deserve. No one sent me. I am powerful enough to do what I want. And no one will decide what I do. I am the only one in control of myself. That is all you need to know. Smoothies are not allowed in the parlor either. No food, no drinks. Do you hear me? No food and no drinks allowed in the parlor. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? Good. No food allowed in the parlor. No food or drink allowed. Sounds like excuse me. Excuse me. That one right there. Yeah, Foxy. That one. We can do away with that one, yeah. We can do away with that one. That one does not deserve, clearly. They do not understand the amazingness that is before them. We can do away with that one. God, you mortals are so exhausting. I don't know why I bother with your pathetic lot. Die in peace. Bold of you to assume I'll give you such a peaceful end like that. You've angered an all-powerful being. I would not be surprised if you couldn't rest in the afterlife, but instead we're left to eternal consciousness. I believe that all of us, or I guess not all of us, I should say, all of you mortals would much prefer the sweet embrace of eternal slumber, no? But, of course, if you can never really truly close your eyes and leave it all behind, I guess that would be, what do you guys call it? Eternal suffering, yes. For angering such a powerful being such as myself, you could easily be subject to eternal suffering. And you'll, of course, never escape it, for you imperfect beings like yourselves are you can mess up once and never be forgiven. Following the standards of the rest of the universe, no? Secretly love you. Oh. I don't love you. Love is a pathetic, mortal emotion, yes. It's irrelevant. I believe I am more entertained by your foolishness. When you have an eternity to live on, you truly learn to find entertainment in the most foolish things. Do demons have to do laundry? Laundry! Clothes are... I guess you mortals would have to wash them, no? For us, we just use magic. We bring new ones in. Why bother with ants when you can mess with elephants? Because the elephants understand their worth. It's a lot more tiring when they actually have bite to back up their bark, no? Stinky men are not allowed to touch me. If you touch me, you will be banished. Consider, well, you're not even able to touch me. I'm afraid I exist in a higher plane such as yourselves. So, of course, I will be, I'm untouchable. Quite literally. Fan me. You do not need to fan me. I do not feel the same way you do around the environment around us. Sounds lonely. Do you accept sacrifices? Perhaps. Depends on if the sacrifice is worthy. Number 1 fan? I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that someone like yourself is able to hold that title, but you can call yourself that if you like. What happened to my other eye? I cover my eye to protect you. If it is revealed, then, well, let's just say this world would not exist any longer. The eye patch is not to protect me, but to protect you. Believe it or not, this plane does have some relevance in the grand scheme of things. Its inhabitants do not, but the presence of this plane do in fact matter. And so if it were destroyed, we would be in a bit of trouble. We'd be in a bit of trouble. What would it take for you to think humans mattered? It's very hard to change the mind of a deity, but I'd like for you to try. It'd be entertaining. I've already grown tired of you. Come on. Be a bit more entertaining. Yes? 2 eyes is definitely better than 1. It would be, but you lots would you would perish underneath my true power. I've only really shown you only 10% of it, perhaps. Isn't your job to entertain us? Why would I waste my time entertaining such lowly humans such as yourselves? Slow dances to... Foolish. Quite... Foolish humans! You entertain yourselves in such odd things. You're all such unbelievably idiotic beings. But I suppose when your life is so short, you have to... You really only have so much time to do things, Trumpet? Of your tiny little lifespan, you waste it learning wind instruments? If you're such a cool, epic demon, then what is your strongest attack? Well, if I showed you, you wouldn't live to process it, no? You would not live to perceive it. For just the preparation of my power would simply destroy you. My strongest attack is not something that this universe can handle. This universe cannot handle such power. Although most of my power does come with clairvoyance, with knowing. After all, knowledge is power, no? Most of my power comes in many things that may seem trivial, but once I unleash all of it, of course. Well, wouldn't you like to know? What if I told you I was not human? What are you, a furry? Pathetic furry? For names such as Foxy, you would probably be like that, no? I'm sorry that you're a wannabe. If our lifespans are so short, how long does your kind live? We live for eternity. Yes, we live for... We've been here since the beginning of the universe itself. We've transcended. We've traveled across timelines, universes. We've seen it all. And so, of course, we are all powerful. We know. We've seen everything. We've heard everything. We've witnessed it all. And I've witnessed enough to know that mortals such as yourselves can't comprehend the very things that I do. But it is fun to tease you all about it. Are demon lords allergic to garlic? No, but they are allergic to cringe. Cringe things such as electronics and whatever odd culture you may have. But, you know, what if I acted so cringe you died? It's impossible to kill me. It's impossible. I think you're pretty, that's very sweet of you, but I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Do you power up if you hear Latin? I haven't heard that language in quite a bit, but I will not say the language communication matters much to me. I will say your whatever communication methods you may try and use, I do not care for them. It is irrelevant. It was just a compliment. Models such as yourselves are, well, you're not exactly good people. You always have some sort of ulterior motive. I know what you really want. And I can tell you right now that it's not going to happen. In fact, I could do another reading right now, and it would definitely tell you that you have no hope. Yes, the moon. The moon comes up as the major arcana card of this pull, and the moon is a card of illusion, deception. You're trying to fool me. It's not working. You can cut the act. I am easily the demon lord I met this week. I don't think that you would meet any other demon lord this week. Or any others in your short little lifespans. I'm unfamiliar with what that is, but I want you to get your disgusting mortal brains out of the gutter. I can tell it's something inappropriate, and I would like to encourage you all to cease immediately. Yes. You may want to sacrifice your neighbor Joe. I do not believe that your neighbor Joe is a worthy sacrifice. Can you have a pretzel or a monster? No. No food or drink allowed in the parlor. I've said it how many times now? Foolish mortals are so forgetful. So forgetful. Eat your own hair. It'd be foolish. Don't do such activities in front of me, but you may. Yes, such foolish activities are not. They're beneath me. If you wish to do them, please feel free, but do them not in the parlor. There is still some sacred energy here. I'd prefer if they aren't tainted by your idiocy. Do not touch me! You are not allowed to touch me. In fact, part of that is honestly, it almost makes me want to kick you out of my parlor. One more mess up and consider yourself gone. Consider yourself banned from the mystical parlor of fate. Do not put your disgusting mortal germs on my carpet. You may not fight in the mystical parlor of fate. You may not harm yourselves here. Unless, of course, you deserve it. But you are not allowed to fight. You will ruin my property. You will ruin my drapes. You will ruin my carpet. You will ruin my curtains. And furthermore, as you can tell, most likely there are candles here. If you were to fight and knock over the candles, the entire building would light ablaze, and you would, of course, die. What if my existence causes my self-harm? Well, that's just the price for existing. What scent are the candles? They are scentless. Such foolish things such as scents on your candles are beneath me. And you may not eat the candles either. Alright. You pathetic humans. The candles are... Do you dare suggest such disgusting things? You humans are truly diabolical. Do you know what a horse is? Yes? Are you trying to question my intelligence as an all-knowing being? It would be quite foolish and a waste of energy for you to do that. Where is the bathroom? There is no bathroom. I guess mortals such as yourselves would need to do such things, but of course, as an immortal, I do not need to do such things as eat or use the restroom. Quadratic equations, such... Why would I bother myself with such trivial things such as human mathematic formulas? And again, I do not need to use such foolish human inventions such as electronics. So, I ask you once again, are you here to do anything substantial? Are you here on this earth to do something substantial? Or are you here to, you know, fizzle out like most of the humans on this pathetic small planet of yours? What will you do with your short existence? Protect fellow humans from trouble. Foolish to believe that I have such... Foolish to believe that you... Well, that I would bother myself if bothering you. You've entered my parlor, after all. I was just here, doing what I must. Although you are all a crowd of pathetic basement dwellers, I do believe that if you put in the work to change, you can do something substantial with your pathetic, lowly little human lives. Is there any human I like? Ah, difficult question. A difficult question. I would not use such a friendly term, such as like, but there are humans that I tolerate, if that is your question. Do I know about My Little Pony? I do not bother myself with human cartoons, but I've heard a thing or two about them. My parlor smells very nice. I mean, if you mean the scent of overflowing magic that cleanses the area, yes, it does smell quite pleasant, I suppose. Who's your favorite pony from My Little Pony? Difficult question. After all, demon princess such as myself would not know much about human cartoons. However, I know a few things from a certain diamond and a certain sea bunny. And I will say, there was a blue-haired idol who stopped by earlier, yes. She mentioned that she does enjoy, she enjoys the fashionable one. The fashionable one with the crystals. And she also enjoys, the shy one, yes. But for a demon such as myself, I do not bother myself with such foolish cartoons. There was a zebra character that I enjoyed. Have you heard of... I do not consume such media, or mortal media, such as games. I use my time to do much more important things. Such as, you know, well, mortals such as yourselves can't comprehend such things that such activities that I must partake in. But it is a bit funny to believe that mortals such as yourselves think that I do mortal things. Mortal activities are for mortals. That is it. So, are you guys going to... Well, I believe we are done here, no? Mortals such as yourselves are... I assume you have such a short lifespan. You must get going soon, no? We'll miss you. Well, then you better pay up for more time, no? You've been here for an hour. I have other customers to attend to in my parlor. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no I do not need to eat, and I do not need to participate in such mortal things such as games. So, I do believe you... What's it called? You have much better mortal things to attend to, no? You spent an hour in my parlor. Paying candy. Perhaps that would be acceptable for poor basement dwellers such as yourselves. Well, either you're poor or you're frugal. Maybe spend 4 hours. No, I have other things to attend to. Another hour. Unfortunately for you, you're... No. Just no. But you guys should be heading off now. I should be sending you to a cute little dinosaur. I should be sending you off to a cute little dinosaur. I believe her name is Chio. Yes. So, I have other customers to attend to, and you have other people to meet, yes. So, I guess I could use a sliver of my magic to send you off to Miss CHUUNI of Pixel Link. And you guys must send her lots of love. If you guys may help me with one little mortal or immortal activity, that would be to be sending some love to CHUUNI over there. Must send some love to her, and you know, just cheer her up, okay? She has been having a rough time, so I would very much appreciate if you guys cheered her up for me, yes? So that I had one thing off of my bucket list. And send her this special message for me, okay? Send her this message. And show her a good time, yes? But anyways, I have more important things to attend to. So I will see you mortals. Probably never. But that's alright. I'm sending you on a mission, okay? Give her lots of love. Alright? You may now consider yourselves blessed by Celestia Circe. Farewell.